What's going on? We're back for day 2 of trading this Lucid Flex evaluation to fund it and then to a payout. So day 2 here was a little tricky. In hindsight, it makes sense, what happened after the fact. But the first trade I took was quite early. I don't typically take trades this early, but I was looking for um, a little bit of a continuation through pre-market high as well as these highs as well. But we actually inverted that and ended up back testing it and then sending us lower. But I was not a part of that. As you can see, my execution over here was longing this 30-second, looking for higher, and I ended up getting stopped out. So I did not chase this, although that was very, very nice. A little bit of a mohawk there outside of the fair value gap, but as you can see, we actually had a volume imbalance top of that candle. So realistically, on something like this, a stop would have to be back here. But I didn't take it, so I waited for like the 10 a.m. macro. And what I saw here was where we came down to higher time frame, the daily, was we tapped into the 0.25 of this discount wick on the daily. So we tapped it perfectly to the tick there. So once I saw that, I was looking for reversal, was looking for signs of a reversal. And sure enough, we kind of had the 30-second inversion here that I actually took. And I went stop break even. And, because we hit this, had this just kind of bullish candle here that just kind of left it. And to me, that was a sign that, go break even. And we ended up sweeping this high and coming back and stopping me out, break even. And then when I saw we actually just came back to test that 30-second fair value gap. Can't remember if there was a 1 minute there or not. There was not a 1 minute. But we came back to tap it one more time. And then I re-entered. And, once we got up into this wick here, that's when I went stop break even. And right at 10 a.m., that wick ended up getting me out right to the tick. So after that, I just logged myself out of the account. For one, that's my rules is 3 max trades a day. And with those 2 break evens there, and then missing out on what I wanted to see, very easy to go on tilt. Seeing something like that. So I just try to stay disciplined and lock myself out and live to trade another day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for day 2. Balance of the accounts 50,363 on this evaluation, and we'll just live to trade another day, and then we'll continue this on my YouTube channel here. So I'm just going to try to document just the process of each day that I trade, the whole evaluation stage through funded to a payout. So it's kind of the ultimate goal, and we'll just keep track of the progress here on YouTube and just kind of give insight as far as, I know everybody trades different. I do trade ICT concepts, but looking back now, this was a clear kind of Judas swing it open, invert the fair value gap, target those relative equal lows. So, but in hindsight, but ultimately that's trading, right? I mean, that's why we do, or why I do trade recaps, trade reviews, just kind of see what played out and what I was looking for, and ultimately just kind of doing a review of that and seeing, what I could improve on each day, right? It's kind of just the goal is just try to get better each day, looking for ways to execute better, maybe ways to be more patient. I could have been more patient here and looked for that reversal, targeting those relative equal lows. That was kind of the original draw on liquidity, but it is what it is. Like I said, that's trading, but we'll continue to trade, right? Live to trade another day, and we'll continue to document this process on YouTube. And that's it. So we'll see you on the next one.